Prieto needed Gypsophila so as not to become invisible. Prieto began to feel somewhat weak. It was clear that he was in need of the magical Gypsophila in order to remain visible. The effect of the Gypsophila was fading, and Prieto began to feel somewhat weak. Prieto began to feel somewhat weak. It was clear that he was in need of the magical Gypsophila in order to remain visible. Prieto became invisible. He needed Gypsophila so as not to disappear completely. Arriving to the land of the flanks was no mean feat. However, Prieto stuck to the task and managed to find their house. Prieto approached the flanks, who showed no sign of surprise at his presence. "The face is a mirror of the soul," said one. "Looks can be deceiving," added the other. Prieto stood totally still and wondered whether or not the flanks were talking about him. "The confusion is crystal clear," affirmed the mouthless flank. "He must be the clown's friend," said the smirking flank straight away. "The hardest thing about having many friends is to know which ones you can call true," added the mouthless flank. "I wonder what he's after," one flank said. "Curiosity killed the cat," said the other. "But cats have 7 lives, you know," added the first. "Maybe it's love he seeks," said one of the flanks. "Eternal love lasts only so long," added another. "I love you not, you love me. I 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 love you not, you love me," the flanks chanted repeatedly. Prieto was clearly starting to tire of the conversation. Love was in the air, and Prieto was beginning to choke. He decided the best thing would be to leave the flanks as they were and continue to search for the big stone heart that the clown had spoken of. A big flower, some tiles, and a huge stone heart. Prieto thought that if they did hide a secret, the flanks had not been of much service to him. Or perhaps they had. I love you not, you love me. I love you not, you love me. I love you not, you love me. The flanks clearly knew far more than meets the eye. The heart rose up, and what seemed to be a part of a key came out from within. Constancy is a magic key, said one of the flanks upon seeing Prieto again. Nothing but inconstancy is constant in this world, remarked the other flank. Prieto needed Gypsophila so as not to become invisible. Prieto became invisible. Prieto left the stone wood as dawn was fast approaching. He needed to find a memory stone in order not to forget the recent happenings. Luckily enough, the clown had marked out a route for him using farmland as reference. Prieto awoke at dusk and saw the clown waiting for him next to the memory stone. Happy to see Prieto, he said. I knew you'd come back, but I'd never imagined that you'd be able to reveal the secret of the big heart. I tried it many times, but to no avail. Perhaps the key fragment that the stone heart hid is related to the Well of Truth. You should look for the gatekeeper and show it to him. The gatekeeper knows how to open all of the orb's doors. You'll recognize him easily. He's green, always dallies around naked, and is a very panicky and scared person. When you see him, take care not to scare him. I no longer have the strength to leave the circus, so you will have to search for him by yourself. Remember all that you've learned about the picking of the Gypsophila. Now you're ready to plant them wherever you please. Dose them up and you'll be able to travel quite far without turning invisible, sentenced the clown while he returned towards the inside of the circus. Prieto listened to the clown and parted in search of the gatekeeper. Once he got close to one of the doors that sealed the different areas of the orb, Prieto saw a different being of a greenish color that walked about naked. It was the gatekeeper. Prieto rapidly chased after the gatekeeper, but he, who was quite the scaredy cat, ran away hurriedly. Prieto was able to not frighten the gatekeeper by walking slowly towards him. "What a fright! I thought you was one of the devourers of souls," said the gatekeeper. Prieto trembled at the thought of a devourer of souls and asked himself what the gatekeeper meant by that. The gatekeeper, who saw the grimace on Prieto's face, told him, "Have you never seen a devourer of souls? There are many behind this door, but only I know how to open it." Prieto wasn't excited to meet the devourers of souls, but knew that if he wanted to explore the orb and find the well of truth, he needed to open the door, even if the gatekeeper wasn't willing. Prieto needed Gypsophyla to become visible again.